No, I'm not the one that starts talking.
Always.
It's. Have
Always.
you watched the videos?
Always.
You know, you can edit
Flapping
me
the
talking
gums.
first. You know,
I can't though,
sure you can.
because you start talking, then he talks over you, and then I arrive, and then there's nowhere to chop it in. You know. And I just
So
gotta-
technically, this one starts off with you because you say, "Hey, wait till I get there till we start to talking." So see, you started to talking. You always do. You just edit your
Jesus.
talking out of it.
Silence.
I just edit you out.
Exactly.
Anyways, what's up, everybody? This is In the Mouth of Music. Today we have a special. I guess it's not special. Well, maybe it is because it's new. That makes it special.
It's
right?
a new.
does.
It's a new segment.
A new segment. Yeah. We're gonna do some album reviews. Not anything new, not anything groundbreaking. Just cool shit.
Like the other reviews were cakes, and this one's ice cream cake.
Sure.
Food. I guess food reference.
I'm a fat man.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Well,
You said it, not me.
I do food and drink beer.
and drink beer. Well, we all have that in common. But we're gonna talk about Ratt's debut album, Out of the Cellar. It was pretty bitchin', especially for the time. It was 1984.
Yes, I picked that album. I reached into my record collection. It was the first album that came out.
The first
So,
one.
That's how I'm picking the albums, by the way.
You just randomly
Whatever
grabbing
LP
something?
I got.
That's
yeah.
cool. I can appreciate.
There's some
that.
10-inchers in there too. Some EPs.
Got 10 inch in my pants.
You got the Aerosmith Big 10 inch.
No, I got Kira's 10.5-inch.
Kira?
Kira. Yeah, it's a black flag album. Anyway, Kira's got the 10.5. You know,
Heavy size from Dean.
heavy. Dean knows what it is.
Yeah, I do.
All
I
right.
do.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
man?
I'm just fucking with you.
But anyways, this album is I think it's it's got so many hits on it. It's freaking great.
It's got like
Round and
3
round.
hits.
3 hits, 4 hits.
No,
I'd say
no.
4 or
Kind
5.
of like 10 songs.
No,
it's got
70% of it's good,
Yeah.
and it's got 3 really strong, insanely strong songs that really grab you.
Yeah, it's not a perfect album by any means.
No, of course not.
But it's
It's Ratt, dude. It's not.
Ratt.
You know, it's
They're
not.
like a good party music band.
I like them better than Poison. I like the
Yeah.
singing better.
Well,
Yeah,
you know?
well, that's like apples and oranges. I mean, that's like saying, I like what you call it, Danger over Skid Row. It's like, yeah, totally 2 different bands. I mean,
Skid Row's
Rat's more
totally
of heavy
better.
metal, and
Right,
Skid
Ratt-
Row was definitely more heavy metal
Yeah.
than most bands were.
Yeah, but Ratt was,
Rat was heavy metal. They
Yeah, I
were
guess
more metal.
they were
were
more
just-
metal than Poison. But I
Yeah.
for me, they're both very
They relied more
soft.
Ratt?
Soft. Yeah, I mean
Rat's
that
not-
sounds
no, Rat's
pretty
not out
softy
there.
to me.
Yeah, I
You know,
mean,
They are, but they were
It
kind
was
of
that era where everything was kind of mid-tempo. There was nothing too fast
That's the
going
one
on.
thing that's the one gripe I have with this album is that every song is the same fucking tempo.
Yeah.
Every song is like
Yeah.
you could just they just put a metronome on the
On the
album. And it's
drummer.
like, here, don't go faster than this.
Yeah.
No, the album has no dynamics at all. It's just
Oh,
Ratt,
it has
Rat.
dynamics.
Rat.
I mean,
No,
World B,
every-
what's his name? World B Martini or
No,
Warren
but when I
Sleazy-
mean
Sleazy B Martini.
Dynamics-
Martini.
dynamics
Wrong
in the sense that every song has,
It's a formulaic band.
yeah,
you
it's
know
a
what I mean?
formulaic band.
Yeah,
It's like
they have their-
It is very formulaic.
yeah, and
But-
every song has the same speed.
Yeah.
they're all the same.
Yeah.
But I like it.
But there's a few that really shine. Which one of them has? Wasn't there Uncle Milton Berle or some shit? Was in one of their videos.
He was in one of the videos. I can't remember what it was.
He was like
I think
Robin Crosby's uncle or some shit like
something
that. I don't
like
know.
that. Was it in Around and Around that he was in?
It was in Round and Round, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. You guys fact check. We don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
shit.
I'm not a big Rat fan. I just like this album.
We just come here and talk shit.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I like this album because it's a little more, I guess you're right. It's a little more metal than Poison, and I really don't really care for Poison too much. It's a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
too foo-foo for me.
Well,
Yeah.
I-
and it had a cool cover. It was a
Awesome
a
cover
scantily
with the
clad
chick.
woman crawling towards some smoke.
well,
Killer
Rat
album.
was known for having scantily clad women on their covers.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, hey, I have a story.
Yeah, I like
I have
Rat.
a story. Speaking of scantily clad women
Oh, really?
in Rat.
Please do.
I went and saw Rat.
You seen Rat?
Yeah.
Wow, never seen Rat.
saw
Oh,
Ratt.
impressive.
Yeah, I saw him at the Hollywood Sportatorium
Wow.
when I was in middle school.
Did they open for somebody? Who'd they open for?
I don't remember.
I don't think they headlined.
I think they did. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Really? Must have been the Round and Round fucking headline
Yep.
tour.
And I bought a shirt.
Yeah.
Bought a T-shirt as you do at concerts.
Sure.
That was a terrible shot, by the way.
I'm doing this
I'm gonna.
to piss off people because
Oh yeah.
I'm at Toad the Wet Sprocket koozie.
Excuse me.
Anyway, so you bought a
so
shirt.
I bought a shirt, and on the front of the shirt, my Ratt shirt it was the Dancing Undercover tour.
Gotcha.
So it had a chick standing there, like in a mini skirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like bent over, like
So it's
looking
like-
looking back at you.
89? 90?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the
And,
one body talk, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And anyways, I wore it to school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the dean started chasing me around. He's like, "Hey, you, stop!" So of course I ran. You know, and I
course.
ran to my class, and then I got out of class, and I saw them there waiting, and I kept dodging the dean and their assistant or whatever for like 3 classes, and they finally caught me.
Jesus
And
Christ.
and they're like I was pretty good at eluding them, you know, and
Yeah. Criminal.
and they're like, "You can't have that shirt on. You can't wear that shirt." And I'm like, "This shirt's fine." And they're like, "No, it's obscene and blah blah blah. Like, you have to go to the gym and put on your PE shirt." I'm like, "No, it fucking smells terrible." And they're like, "You're gonna get in big trouble, you know." And blah blah. I'm like, I don't care. They're like, "Turn it inside out."
Really?
And I said,
Rat
"No,
shirt?
I'm not going to." So they took me to the office and they're like, "We're gonna call your mother."
They
I go,
spank you
I
or
go,
what?
I go. Let me dial the phone because my mom hated them because she dealt with them a lot, and they're like, "Ah." She just reamed him a new ass, and
You-
finally they're like,
And you wore your Rat shirt.
I wore it the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Because they were just like,
The guy's principal's ear was bleeding. You know, like.
So did you
she doesn't
guys,
have it.
did- when
Thanks,
you
Mom.
when you listen to the album, did you notice how it's very 80s like?
well,
As far as the
came out in
layout,
80s.
no, as far as the layout of the songs, like albums aren't made like this anymore. So you you put on the record, and she starts out strong, buddy.
Yeah.
It starts out.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it
Wanted
starts out.
Man's a great
Yeah,
song.
bro. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Yeah,
First song.
starts out
You're
strong,
wanted, man.
and it progressively gets a little better. Then it gets to the the single,
Round and round.
and then she flops the record,
Yes.
and then you flip the record over, and she
Yes.
starts strong again.
What was the first song on the second side? Because if it's lack of communication, then
Yeah.
then
It's a 6 song.
okay. Because I was gonna
Yeah.
say that earlier too. Because I noticed like the first half of the album. You know, when you really listen to it, the first half of the album, like, it's good.
It's good. It
okay.
progresses. It gets
But then I
it gets a little
realized
better and better and better.
It was the kind of album that, like, when you flipped it and you listened to the second side, you were like, "Oh, this fucking album's a lot better."
It's way better.
It's
Yeah,
like the second side was better
Yeah,
than the first side.
it is. It's good. Yeah, so I like it better because it's better than the foo-foo rock at the time. I like it's something that I
Yeah, it had
enjoyed when I was a little kid. It's got a little edge. I love his vocals. I think his
Yeah.
vocals make the band.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Steve Piercy.
Excellent
Was it
singer.
Steve Piercy?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't want
Great singer. He's
I was
a
gonna
really
say
good
Steve
singer.
Perry, but I was like, oh, wait, that's the wrong band.
He's
Yes.
an excellent singer.
He was
for that type of
actually. I've
music.
seen him in his solo band. He opened up for Wasp years ago, and I mean, he did 90% Rat songs anyway.
Still good.
Yeah.
But his solo shit was actually awesome.
Yeah.
He actually had like really good
He can
tunes.
still
I was
belt
like,
it.
why did he play more of his solo shit? But then I seen Rat probably 3 times.
Yeah.
I think I've seen him open up for Scorpions, and I've seen him. I just saw them recently, maybe a couple of years ago, with Ace Frehley opening up.
Oh, cool.
Wow,
and,
that's funny.
Was that with Stephen Piercy singing?
Yeah. Every time I see him, it's always with Stephen
Okay.
Piercy.
You can watch the Geico commercial and he's singing.
Yeah, dude, that's a Rat is one of those
Huh?
bands.
It's
yeah.
funny because I picked the album.
Really?
I listened.
Yeah, they supposedly have a commercial. I haven't seen it.
They do. I just saw it
They're on a
yesterday.
commercial, but that's the funny thing about it is they're always in the news because they're always fighting.
Yeah.
Those guys can
They're
never
idiots.
get
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can never get along.
No,
ever,
they're nuts.
Ever. They're always constantly fighting, and then they're like, quit the
So
band.
I pulled this fucking record out of my record bin. I listened to it. I listened to it once. Then I listened to something else. And then my son's watching TV, and I look over and I hear fucking, round and round. I mean, I'm looking. It's a fucking Geico commercial.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Wow.
and they're jamming in somebody's living room or a bedroom
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty good. It was good. But
That's-
it's just hilarious how
Just a way to revive them.
I pull this record out of my ass and
But you know, they're like kind of like a timeless band. I mean, I mean, Round and Round is
That's their biggest hit.
That's their
That's their
biggest
number one.
hit.
Their
That's
first record.
That'll be
Crazy, right?
numero
they
uno.
can forever tour for the rest of their lives
Yeah.
based on that song.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, they're one of those bands that kind of blew their load on the first record, but whatever.
I don't think they blew their load on them. They did release other albums that had some good songs.
Right, but
Yeah, but this is the
this is
best.
the best one. The other records are slightly not as they progressively get less.
See, I don't think it's
Good.
I don't think it's the greatest record, but I mean, it's probably the best Rat record.
Right, it's the best
Yeah.
Rat record. Yeah, as a full record.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's very good.
I like it.
I like how you paid attention to the 6th song where you.
Yeah,
Flip it
I
over.
was kind of like, you know.
I'm happy somebody knows.
I was kind of waiting to say that, and you said it. I was like, oh, wait a minute, he's in my brain. I was like, yeah, because
Yeah.
I
That's
completely noticed that.
Records are not made like that anymore.
They're not made like that.
No,
yeah, and
they're
that's how
not.
they did it.
They're
It's
not.
like back in the day, if you notice any old CD where where vinyls were present, the first half it would be like a normal record, like a normal CD. Like like put the worst songs towards the back and maybe make the last song like the clanker that was like
Yeah.
the best one. But most CDs are made like the best songs are put up front, and they put one song in the middle that's good, and then just to keep you carrying on until that last song. That last song is usually pretty good. But generally, the rest of the shit is just shit,
Yeah.
Just filler.
And, just filler. But that's how those albums were made. They were made with awesome, cool, great. Flip the record over. Awesome, cool, great.
And then the last song's always.
But this
pretty
album
good.
actually happens, I think, from lack of communication. Goes Back for More is it's a classic song.
Yeah.
I think the whole thing.
Morning After is good. I'm Insane was the only song in this album that's fast.
Yeah.
Morning
that's-
After is the soft song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Morning After, well, somewhat of a
Yeah.
soft song.
It's softish.
Yeah.
But then they have, I'm Insane, which is actually the only one where they actually up the tempo on the song, and then they go back to Scene of the Crime, which is back.
It's funny when you listen to records. That's when you notice the tempo thing. I mean, unless it's a very, band that likes to change tempo, but most bands are kind of stuck.
Yeah, they
know.
all do the kind of
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
But that's
Especially
where
when it comes to
dynamics
record-wise.
come in. That's where you I always have a thing, if you can listen to each song, like the beginning of the songs, and they all kind of start the same. That's like the death of like a lot of thrash and death metal bands, is that when you start off to go skip the next song.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the third
Yeah.
song. And it's like it all like does the same shit.
It all blends in. It all
And you're like,
mushes in your
"Ugh."
brain like
A
mush.
lot of Iron Maiden songs are like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
A lot of Judas Priest songs are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least those songs have, there's dynamics throughout the whole entire song. So.
Yeah.
The rest of the song, yeah. Yeah, Rat's not the most dynamic band, but I think that's a good
They're
record.
fun, though.
I liked it.
I
yeah.
enjoyed
Good
it.
riffs.
I love
though.
the record.
They're great riffs.
Been listening to that record my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I was a kid.
Since you were fresh out the womb.
Well, no, maybe not that far back, but pretty far back. I mean,
Cool. All right. Well,
We gonna give it? We doing ratings on
are we
records?
doing ratings?
Yeah, I think we should
don't
do
think so.
ratings.
Can we
Yeah,
do
we can do a
we
rating.
should
on
do
it.
a rating.
All right.
We should give it a number rating.
A number rating.
Yeah, what do you
From
think,
1 to
Blake?
10?
Yeah, 1 to 10.
All right, we'll do
I think that's fair.
Quick, I give it just the record.
Just a record.
I give it a 7.5.
Just solid numbers. Let's
Yeah,
do solid
nothing to
numbers.
do
No
with the
pluses or minuses
nothing
or
to
points.
do nothing to do with the band. Nothing to do with
Let's see.
nothing.
Do you know the Dewey Decimal System?
Nothing to do with the band or their discography. Just the record. You know what I mean?
7.549.
I'm gonna give it 7.5.
I give the record a 7.5.
He gives it a 7.
And the only reason I don't give it
Give it a 3.3.
the only reason I don't give it higher than a 7.5 is because it is repetitive.
Can I give it a 6.66?
We can give it whatever you,
can.
want. 7.5. 7.5.
7.5.
I thought we
Yes.
said we were okay. Whatever.
I'll give it a 6.832.
I'm just gonna give it a 6
All right.
because I'm not gonna make it all complicated for everybody
Gotcha.
because they're gonna be start.
What is it that you didn't like about it?
I
Is it that you don't
I
give
just
it
think
a...
it's very moderate paced, and like I said, there's like maybe about 4 songs on the whole album that I'm like, yeah, like I can listen
that
to
are
those
rocking,
over and
yeah.
over again. But
Yeah.
if I popped in the album, I don't mind listening to it, but it's not an album I'm like, hell yeah, dude, every fucking song is amazing to me.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
I can
no,
listen
it's
to
not
every
good.
single song, and it's not one of those albums.
Yeah, that's why I gave it a 75, or 7.5.
Yeah, well, that's why I gave it
Average.
6 because
Yeah.
it's still an average. It's still
No, 6.
I just believe it's got some good stuff, and I think it's got some. I mean, I don't think there's a single bad song on the album. I just don't think it's as awesome as other albums.
All right.
Gotcha.
Cool. All right. Well, that's it, I guess.
It's a wrap up.
Let's.
It's a rat up.
It's a fucking rat.
It's a
up.
wrap up.
Let us know your thoughts on this particular recorded masterpiece.
Yeah, and in the comments, leave suggestions for albums.
Yeah.
Anything.
We have them all.
Yeah,
Right.
guaranteed. If not, we have
If-
Spotify.
Exactly.
Or I'll buy it, if it's that rare,
Yeah. He likes to buy records.
I love
I-
to,
I-
I love
vinyl.
to buy weird,
I'm in the
rare
process of
shit.
selling all my records. So
Hey, I know a guy.
I know,
Hey,
right?
I'll buy them.
All right, cool. That's it. We're out.
Take
Hope
it
you-
easy.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give us a like and a subscribe and all that shit. We'll see you next time.